Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. We are reading for January 21st through the 27th. I'm a little late on the video, so I decided, well, you know what? We're going to go with the first full day of Aquarius season, and we will go from Sunday through Saturday. So, remember, these are general readings. They may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest, okay? I'm an intuitive channeler. I'm also a Reiki 3 master teacher. And when I work with my cards, I pray, I meditate, and I also infuse them all with Reiki energy. So they do have a big kick, and I hope that they resonate for you. But like I said, if they don't, take what you like, leave the rest. Okay, so the cards that I use, now this is the overview. So I will be using, for the overview, what's going on in the world, I will be using my Radley Valentine Angel Wisdom Tarot and the more traditional Waite Rider Tarot. For the individual readings for the individual signs, again, I will use my Radley Valentine Angel Tarot cards. I will use my John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards. Yeah, my little box is getting a little bit frayed, but it's been holding these, so we're going to keep them. Also, let's see, what else will I be using? I will use my Angels of Abundance cards, Doreen Virtue and Grant Virtue. We will also use the Angel Gemstone Oracle cards, Margaret Ann Lambo and Victoria Rose Martin. And because we have a full moon coming, we will be using I will be using the Moonology Oracle cards, Yasmin Bolin, artwork by Nix, I think, Rowan. Now, like I said, I pray, I meditate, I infuse all of these decks with Reiki energy. But, you know, like I said before, may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. So we do have that full moon coming up. We'll talk a little bit about that. It is a full moon in Leo, and the full moon in Leo, because that is the mirror of Aquarius, says don't let pride get in your way. Also, full moon energy is also about surrendering to the divine. Now, I never say to worship the moon. I actually look at the moon as a divine creation, so I like to use it when I am, talking to God, talking to Source, and just kind of focus on that a little bit more. But the full moon is also a time that I will tell you to release, relinquish, and request. Now, releasing is all about releasing what doesn't suit you anymore, releasing yourself from bondages. Relinquishing is you with an active letting go, and requesting is, just asking for that good stuff. Okay? Now let's go on to that one website that I do like, and we will turn that around, and it's an interesting Aquarius. Now, this is the-astrologer.net. This is for Aquarius. And I generally don't like to read about, I don't give you this information just because sometimes it's very nebulous and I'm not necessarily sure if I'm in agreement with it. But Aquarius is the star sign of freedom. I really feel this way. Aquarius is the star sign of rebelliousness. And Aquarius is the star sign of choices. So it is an air sign. It is about making plans, thinking things through. It could also be about, about hearing some news. But it's all, but we also have a lot of things going on with this Aquarius time. Many people are saying that this is the dawn of the age of Aquarius. I can't really tell you that for certain, but I know that Aquarius will be very strongly represented. This energy will be strongly there for us, especially while we have this, this time of Pluto. Now, this is very much my Aquarius air sign refuses to take any baloney, refuses to obey the rules. Freedom from negative situations. Freedom is being dead bored. Okay, so it is a Freedom is being dead bored. I'm not quite sure where we're at with that one, but I know that we do have Pluto going into Aquarius, and that will be for almost 20 years. I think it's 2043. We'll see what that's all about. And remember now, so Pluto is not, this is not like a retrograde. This is not like a slowing down. Pluto is just transitioning right into Capricorn. So remember, I told you that this week, the week that I am doing these videos, would be an uncomfortable week. Aquarius is a time, it could be just as uncomfortable, but it's kind of like, no, we're not taking it anymore. Whatever that is, whatever that means to you. So it is a no planets in Aquarius until, let's see what we have, actually, where did my planets go with this one? Hold on a second. That's not it, until actually February. In February, there will be a lot of planets in Aquarius. There will be strong energy of 5 planets in Aquarius. Okay, so we have the Sun in Aquarius from the 20th of January to the 19th of February. Mercury will be in Aquarius from the 5th of February to the 23rd. Venus 16th through the 11th. And this is the one. Mars 13th through the 22nd. So we have that Venus. We do have, not quite. Venus gets to Aquarius and then leaves Aquarius before Mars comes. They're like that power couple. But this is the one. Pluto in Aquarius from the 21st of January 2024 to 2042. Now, the interesting part about this is if you go back in history, the last time Pluto was in Aquarius, that was around 1775 or 6 or 7. I'm sorry, I don't have that complete date, but it was during a revolutionary time. So, and it did go into the 1790s. So we had the American Revolution, we had the French Revolution, we had I think there was the Haiti Revolution, there was also the Industrial Revolution, there was also, according to my good friend Amy, there was a revolution in art. There was just so much thinking more. There is more to come. Okay, so now let's see what we've got going on here. So the 20th, 21st, we have the Sun entering Aquarius. We have Pluto entering Aquarius. Pluto is, if you think about it, if you go back to the Roman mythology, is the Dark Lord, Hades, the underworld, the transformation, has a very, very close tie with Scorpio. And Scorpio is about the scorpion, the eagle. It's also about the phoenix too. So now, while it has been in Capricorn, and it has been making havoc with our material, our physical, and so what is earth energy, money, job, career, home. It's been doing complete havoc with that. It has been showing us things that we may not like in our lives. It enters into that Aquarius energy, and it basically gives us new thoughts. It just shakes our paradigms. It shakes our belief system. So we do have Venus crossing that galactic center. We talked about that. And then Venus does enter Capricorn. So we still have some Capricorn energy going on, quite a bit. Venus relationships, trying to, I kind of feel like when Venus enters Capricorn, it's kind of like, I see kind of the, like building a tent, going from that tent to that home. I feel like it's trying to do something very positive for the reality of our lives. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but I feel like Venus, because Venus in Sagittarius has been a wild card to me. In Capricorn, it settles down, it tries to get grounded, it tries to make something more. So we have the full moon on the 25th. It is in Leo, 5 degrees. 5 degrees is about change. Do we have any other degrees around here? No. Change. Full moon opposing the Sun in Aquarius. There will be a major change again around that 25th, give or take 3 days. And then the moon also does go forward. It does it does have energies going forward also. But there's going to be changes in our thoughts, change, and it's opposing Pluto. There's going to be a lot of like, oh my goodness, what is going on here? Why is this happening? Eyes opening, why, eyes opening very wide, seeing more reality of life. Now, full moon in Leo, it is going to be squaring Jupiter in Taurus and Uranus in Taurus. Now, Uranus is really very associated with Aquarius. Expect the unexpected. Jupiter is about good fortune, good luck, and Uranus in Taurus has really been creating issues with Leo energy, trying to find Leo's place in the world, if you want to say that. So now we have the moon and the moon and Leo squaring off. And this is like the Leo energy is roaring. This is kind of like enough is enough, Uranus. You have been making my life hard. You've been making my life hard, and enough is enough. Now, the other thing about Uranus is actually in a it's basically in a retro stationary effect, because on the 27th Uranus will go direct, and for a little bit of time, because it's a slow moving slow moving planet, it will be then when it goes direct, it will be stationary direct. So Uranus's eyes are quite open, and Uranus is looking to see what kind of mischief or what can be done. Because Uranus, again, goes very strong with Aquarius. So I don't know necessarily, maybe it's not necessarily mischief. It might feel that way to us, but it is something that, it's, again, eyes wide open type of energy for this Aquarius. Okay, so it goes direct at 1919. When we associate that with the tarot. That is the sun energy. This is good, positive energy. When we associate, so we have the 1, because numbers have meaning. 1 is a new beginning. 9 is a completion. There's a new beginning because something is completing. Something is ending. 1 plus 9 is a 10. 10 is a transitional number. Then we have 100, God's source number. 1 again, new beginning. Okay? 7 is a divine number. I look at the 7 as a divine umbrella. Now, we have all the planets will now be going direct until June 2024. Remember, we do have that shadow with Uranus for, I don't know, maybe because it is a slow-moving planet, it could be like 2 to 4 weeks, and then things will pick up, because then that goes into that, that will begin to that February time, right? So we have some very interesting times going on. The planets, the planets do affect us. We do feel the changes. We do feel whatever is going on with that. So let's go on. It's again, we are entering. We have been getting ready. We have been prepared in many, many ways for some big changes. Now, remember too, Uranus, what is it, May, June, will actually be transitioning into Gemini, and then that in itself, I'm sorry, that's in 2025. Jupiter will be transitioning into Gemini. So that in itself will be, very powerful. Uranus going into Gemini, 2025, also very powerful. And that's a whole nother thing. Look at the history. When Uranus was in Gemini, what was going on in the world, okay? Okay, so let's see. Higher power, Holy Spirit. What do you want to say? What is going on, especially as we enter into Aquarius? Is this the dawn of Aquarius? Is this the change that we've been waiting for? But remember, change isn't always easy. But my friends, we have been, in many ways, we've been kind of like that charcoal, that piece of charcoal that has turned in with all the pressure. It has turned into that diamond. Okay, so we have that. King of Water. Let's see what else we might have. Higher power, Holy Spirit. What else do you want to say? Remember, anything that's reversed to me just says, hey, I really want you to pay attention to what I'm saying, okay? Sometimes reverse cards can be the opposite. It depends on who the reader is and what the cards are telling us. Okay, so let's see what we have going on here. The one card has pulled. The one card flew out for us. These are two cards that I have pulled out. Let's see what we've got. We have the King of Water. Now, the water energy is our Cancer, our Pisces, and our Scorpio. Pisces is still the player. Neptune and Saturn is still in Pisces for quite a while, but those planets are all direct too. The King is sitting there, very solitary, very kind of alone. He does have his throne or a throne chair that is watching. He is looking out at the ship. Now, there is some sand over there. There is some fish, so there is some prosperity, but he seems very, very alone at this time. But he watches the ship. He looks a little bit on the pensive side. He has his cup. He has his cup. So we've got some, now is he actually in a boat? Maybe he's actually in a boat. Kind of interesting. Now, the King of Water, to me, again, flowing, very spiritual. This, very emotional energy. The King is somebody who has had the ups and downs of life. He has gone through the roller coaster of life. Now, it can be male, female. It could be you. It could be, it could be the world has gone up and down. The world doesn't quite know where they belong at this time. He is sitting. He is on possibly. It looks like that is a boat because we have a rope there. He is on a boat. He is safe at this moment, but but I'm not quite sure that he is going to continue to be safe because, so all we have is that one little line to cut, and then, he could be on his own again. The thing about it is he is willing to trust. Here he is. He's on this little boat. Well, we don't know what the back part is, but it doesn't look like it's a very sturdy boat. And yet he has this very heavy, throne. So he is not afraid to start. He knows what the world is about, though. He has seen the things in the world, but yet he wants to still remain hopeful. He wants to remain, positive that there is more to come for him. So here we go. Trustworthy, honorable, devoted, and cautious. Someone you can completely trust. A situation that is safe, a solid romantic relationship, hidden but well-intentioned emotions, a charitable benefactor, seeking or seeing a counselor. So, he needed a little bit of help during his road. He is still willing to go forward. He is still willing to trust, but he is a lot wiser than what he was before he started this journey. Okay, next card is reversed. We have the Lovers. We have Archangel Raphael. We have a 6. 6 is the number of man. It is the energies that you have put into things. It is about healing. It is about relationships. It is about coming together. So here we have a depiction of Archangel Raphael. Doesn't necessarily look happy, but does not look unhappy, doesn't look stern. He has a lot of green around him, and his heart chakra is green, so there is a healthy love. There is a healthy emotion. Green is also about money, too, so there could be some things going on with money. There could be some choices with this, too. So we have this, we have this tree that is growing, tree that is bearing fruit. We do have our signs up there. We have what could be a heart. It's always an interesting time, so we have this energy here. So this is embrace true love and deep, intimate relationships. Make choices from the heart, vibrant health, or recovery from an illness. So there could be some very strong healing energies here. There could be some strong healing with relationships too. It could also be saying, keep the people that you love close, and just let them know every day how much you do love them. So we do have this Raphael, like I said, is the angel of healing, and that can be emotional, spiritual, physical, mental. It can also be financial too. So interesting with this one. So we have a lot of emotional energy here. We have some emotional energy with the lovers too, but there is also some healing. There is also some connecting with the ones you love, connecting and being, and holding them tight, in the, in this time. Okay. So let's see what this last card says. Now we have the three. Yeah, that's the three of air. So 3 is celebration, creation. It's the power of 3. So have, whenever you're doing something with the full moon, have a couple of people with you. It's also 3 days before, 3 days after. Air energy is our Aquarius. It is our Gemini. It is our Libra energy. This is about, here we have the heart. Let's take a peek. Here we have her looking. She's looking like she needs some guidance, like she's asking for some answers. He's looking down. I'm not sure why that is. Is he afraid to look at her in the eyes and say, well, you had to go through what you had to go through? We have our sword energy, which is, again, our energy that, it is our thoughts, our words, our plans. It is also hearing news. So we have that sword energy here. And we do have that Azrael. Is this Azrael? Azrael, yes. Energy. And this is, Azrael, right? Azrael is the angel of death. So we do have the 13. There is transition energy here. So we have a 1, 3. 1, again, new beginning. 10, transition. 3 is the, creation, celebration, power of 3. 1 plus 3 is a 4, which brings about a stability with this. So there is some endings coming, and with endings, we don't quite know where we're going, and also, what is that new beginning? And while it may be an adventure, it may also be very scary. Like I said, eyes wide open, seeing things, but yet are we seeing everything? And again, too, I kind of feel like this angel is, not necessarily looking at her. She's trying to get answers. She's trying to see what am I supposed to be doing? Where am I supposed to be going? And yet, he looks down. Not everything is to be revealed. This is part of the journey of life. Great sadness that will heal with time. Let go of the past. Personal growth that comes from challenges, healing misunderstandings, being there for those in need. So it's an interesting thing. So we have the King of Water, who has gone through the ups and downs, has come to this space where, maybe he's trying to find some peace. He's trying to find some answers with where he's been, what he's going on, but he knows that there is more to come. He's not willing to throw in the towel. He wants to see more. Then we have Raphael bringing healing grace, healing to relationships, healing to to so much. But but what do we have to be healed from? Where is the healing coming from? Well, it's because this 3 of air has taken us through a lot of pain. We have come through a lot of pain. Azrael is a very kind energy, helps to transition, helps to bring us to that next stage or that next phase. But the 3 of Swords, 3 of air, is all about letting go. Not forgetting, never forgetting. It's about forgiving and letting go, not letting the past hold you back. But again, it does not tell you to forget, because if you forget, then you have to learn the lessons again. Okay? But this is an acknowledgement. There was a lot of pain. There is a lot of pain. And again, I'm kind of with him not looking at her. She's like, please tell me what's going on. Is this worth it? And with him not looking at her, says there's more to come. But with that, there can also be, while there is always pain in life, there is also a lot of joy in life too. So interesting with that as we transition into Aquarius season. So let's see, higher power, Holy Spirit, what else do you have? What else do you have for our Aquariuses? What else is there for our Aquariuses? What else can you tell us? What else will you tell us for our Aquariuses? King of Cups. King of Cups is the King of Water. These are the same. So remember. Okay, let's see. Now this could also be somebody that is in our life. Somebody that, and I shouldn't say somebody that's in the world's life. Okay, because this is a world type of energy. Somebody that is trustworthy, honorable, devoted, cautious. Someone you can completely trust. A situation that is safe. A solid romantic relationship. Hidden but well-intentioned emotions. A charitable benefactor. Seeing a counselor. So we've got these two here. It's very interesting. Now he does have the water all around him. He is sitting, he is sitting in the midst of the water, but he's on a very firm space or firm chair. So interesting. A lot of this. So trust yourself, trust your gut, trust God, source, to lead you into some of this healing. But again, too, it is about letting go, not forgetting. Never forget. You will have to then, learn that lesson again. But it is about forgiving and letting go, because that frees you. It frees you. It literally liberates you. And that's a lot of that has that King of Cups is about, with that forgiveness and that letting go. It can be an extremely liberating time. Okay? Okay. Hope it all made sense. Let me know. I am reading my comments. I haven't been able to get on, but I will be getting on shortly. Anyway, do me a favor, everybody. Please, please, please do the like, share, subscribe, clicking on the bell for notifications. I appreciate it, and it does help the channel. If you're watching me on Rumble, Rumble me. To all of you, I want you to know, always know, you need to know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.